Oh, I'm just going out for a 5k. It's a phrase that I hear all the time. And let me tell you, a 5k is not an easy distance, as I've found out over the last 8 weeks. Can we make a pact now between you and me? I'm promised to never say, it's just a 5k, ever again. I'm scarred. I'm mentally scarred. Now, I've ran many 5Ks in my running career so far, which is just over a year. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to really push myself and see if I can get my first ever sub 30-minute 5K. If you're new here and you haven't seen my training video, which you should definitely go and watch before you watch this video, so you have full permission to pause this and click the link in the description. But my average 5k time is around this. My current 5k PB is this. I also just want to say a massive thank you and shout out to Runner, which is the running app that I've used to train for all of the running goals that I've had over the last 12 months plus at this point. This isn't an ad, although I do work with them and I just love them. And yeah, it's such a helpful app if you have no idea how to build yourself a running plan, which I definitely didn't. So anyway, won't delay it anymore. Here is my first attempt at doing a sub 30-minute 5k. I don't really have a plan for how I'm going to pace. Well, that's a lie, I do, but I don't know if it's actually going to work. I'm going to go at the target pace for 4k and then see if I've got anything left in the tank for the final kilometre. I don't know if that's right, but I think my target pace is 6 minutes per kilometre for 4k and then about 5:50, 5:55 for the final kilometre. But we'll see, I might completely do something different. But yeah, I did say that I was going to go to Parkrun to do this, but it's now about 10 a.m. so I didn't make it to Parkrun. But it was actually intentional because I was just like really getting in my own head about it, because I don't really like new situations, it's fair to say, isn't it? It's finding quite scary. So thinking about going to a new place, like I don't know what it's going to be like, I don't know what the vibe is, I've never been to a parkrun before. And then also thinking about how I want to at least try and get the sub 35k. It was all just too much. So I just decided to do it in like somewhere near home where all I had to focus on was the pacing and stuff and nothing else. So I think I might do my first time at a parkrun as a separate video, not going for a PB. So if you do want to see that, let me know, because I've always been terrified to go to, well, I'm terrified of any group runs, but parkrun to me just seems really scary. Let me know if you want to see that. And yeah, we're just doing a little warm up. I think we're going to do a little walk and a little jog and then get into the run. So yeah. My heart rate goes up so quickly, but I still need to warm up, so I'm just doing an over-exaggerated walk, I feel like, at the minute. This is my good luck charm. Oh, thank you.
Do you think you can do it?
Honestly, no. But I'm going to say, yeah, I can do it, because then maybe posy thoughts.
What's your 3 pieces of advice for people that are trying to beat their 5k PB?
Stick at it, even when it's really hard, because it will be hard. It's not supposed to be easy. You're used to long distance, it feels so different because it's more of, I think long distance to me was more of a mental battle, whereas this is a mental battle, but it's also massively physical, because I literally feel like I'm on death's door every time I run fast. Expect it to be hard, but don't get freaked out that it is. That's totally normal. Another one is probably have a training plan. Like if you have a certain goal and your running isn't your background, you probably need something to help you along the way. It's definitely helped me. I would have literally no idea how to train for any sort of run. And then just be patient, I think. Like even if I don't do this now, I don't need to do it on this day, and it doesn't undo all the progress I've already done. Yeah, sometimes it might just not be your day, and that's fine. So yeah, be patient.
And what is the most important thing to remember?
It's not the end of the world. Is that it?
And it's not always about running
It's not
fast.
always about running fast. Well, today it is, unfortunately for me.
I'm on it.
I've got to wait for my GPS. Oh, there's a cat in the middle of the road. I've got to wait for my GPS to sort itself out. Come on. I actually feel a bit sick. Right, I'm going.
I'm on an island in your room. You're like disguising behind the
Trying to get to a 6 kilometre pace. I started at
I'm thinking about you,
5:40.
and I'm thinking about you.
I really just don't want to start off going too fast because I made that mistake before.
If I was sober enough,
I'm on pace now.
and so you
Okay.
met my friend. This party's not that amazing. Your friends are skin and bones. She can never replace me. And how to kiss looks kinda gross. Guess I'm acting crazy.
Taylor Swift 10-minute version also rolls on, which is a great way to pass some time. Still on pace, 5:58. Okay,
What's the time?
5:57. This is so hard. Feels like hell. 8.5.
This
57 average pace. Starting inside. Guys, I can't breathe. Halfway. Oh, this is horrible. I can't express how hard this is. Mentally and physically, I want to stop. I will finish it. I don't know if I'll get the PB, but I'll finish it.
Keep going. Keep going. $3K. Deep breaths. We're on for it.
Huh?
Deep breaths. We're on for it. 10 seconds.
Sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Come on.
I'm totally off pace now.
No,
Okay.
we can do it.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done.
This is for all the slow runners.
Yeah, so sorry.
Right, last 100. Let's go.
I'm really so hard.
Keep going. Last 20 seconds. Come on.
Haven't looked at my time yet, but I know that was just over. Should we see? Heart rate was 170. 30 minutes and 34 seconds, which is about 50 seconds off my PB.
Faster than the PB.
It's faster than my original PB. Oh my god, speaking is hard, isn't it? I'll put my splits on the screen so you can see. I basically got to about maybe the 3rd kilometre, and it was just so hard. I basically slowed down from there, and then obviously, as you probably saw, I stopped a few times just to get some much needed air. But I'm not going home empty-handed because I do have a new 5k PB, and it is better than nothing. I actually can't get over how hard that was. I think I know now that I'm only 34 seconds away from a sub 30 minute is possible. However, I didn't enjoy that, like, even for a second. So I mean, I have to think about it, but I don't know if I am going to chase the sub 30, just because I just enjoy the experience of running for a certain distance rather than a specific time. I mean, obviously that probably will change, and because I have done 8 weeks of 5k training, I might feel differently after I've done a longer run and I need a bit of a break from the longer runs. But I think for now, I'm pretty happy with a 30-minute, 34-second 5k for now. So yeah, maybe in the future I will try and do another one of these videos, maybe in a few months, and just see if there is any difference. But I'm quite confident in saying that for now, that is the 5k journey on pause. I finished my training plan, which is an achievement in itself. I did the 5k, which is also an achievement, because 5k is not an easy distance. It is incredibly, incredibly hard. Whether you're doing it for a specific pace, or whether you're just doing it to get the distance, a 5k is not easy. So if you can do a 5k, I mean, you're an athlete in my eyes. So there we have it, guys. She didn't get a sub 30, but she did get a PB, which is something to celebrate, I think. Ultimately, this challenge was to push myself, to have a bit of fun, to get out of my comfort zone. So I'm not mad about it. Like, how can you be mad at something that really doesn't matter? The way that I see it is, I'm not failing, I'm trying, and I think that counts for something, and it's better than not even attempting it. So I left a clip in towards the end of the video, which was basically me in the moment, having a little bit of a bitch in a moment. Now, let's not lie to ourselves about what that was. Basically saying that I was kind of happy to hang my hat up for my sub 30-minute 5k, and I wouldn't be attempting it anytime soon. However, it has been a few hours, and yeah, upon reflection, I think I probably would give it a go again. Like, why not? I might try and do it again in a couple of weeks. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated. I'm not going to do another whole 5k training plan just to try and get that time down, because I am now moving on to my next challenge. Can you guess what I've got planned? I mean, I haven't actually booked anything yet, so it might be a bit premature, but I know the distance that I want to run. It is going to be another long distance run, so if you like my marathon series, this one should be great for you. If you haven't seen my marathon series, I'll link the playlist below. There were some of the first videos that I made of me on the lead up basically to my first ever marathon that I did this April in Brighton. Yeah, I wanted to show you that it doesn't really matter if you don't hit the goal. I mean, at least you tried. And yeah, I think it's like character building as well. Like, it's good to fail. It's good to not hit targets, because I think it means you want to maybe try a bit harder or just keep going. But yeah, that was it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Blinded.